Hello, my jiu-jitsu friends. Today I have a coaching tip for you. It should help you be more effective while you're on the mats. Hey, I'm Byron from the BJJ Break podcast, and today I have a tip for us coaches out there. You might be telling yourself, I'm not a coach. Actually, it won't be long, even if you're fairly new, when you find yourself giving a little bit of advice to somebody else on the mats, and you take that even temporary role as a coach. And this tip could be used by basically anybody who's got kind of an advantage in a situation to somebody else that's on the mat. So, or if you just want to share some knowledge. The difference of coaching techniques between critiquing somebody and correcting somebody is dramatic. They may sound like they're about the same thing, but they are drastically different. When you critique somebody, a critique might look like this. You have mount on me and you're working for that arm bar, you think you've got it, you go back for it, and there's some space in your arm bar, and I get my arm out, I get up, I'm in your guard. I would tell you, hey, there was too much space in that arm bar when you shouldn't have tried it, or you should have tightened it up. And we keep rolling. I pass your guard and we have a good time. The correction, so that was the critique, correct. How I correct you on your arm bar. So I bust out of your arm bar, same thing, there's too much space, I bust out, I end up in your guard. Say, hey, stop, let's pause. Let's rewind a little bit. We rewind. You get your mount back, you get the same angle, you get your same setup. And I say, there was too much space. I might even show, look, I get my arm out. There's too much space in this arm bar. And so you tighten it up. And we go again. Hit play. We pause, rewind, now hit play. And now you get to work on the same arm bar you just did all the setup for. You got them out, you did great, but you had a little problem. And so now that you've addressed the problem, the arm bar's gonna be much better. Sure, I'll try to bust that up again. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I helped you with that little part of your game that was having problem. And you got to practice it right away. If you tried it and you still couldn't figure out how to get rid of that space, I'll tell you again. Actually, okay, move your hips closer. Or I may give you some more feedback about that. But when I just tell you what you did wrong, there's too much space in your arm bar. That is helpful information. But there's much more helpful information when they get to try it. They get to use their body and their mind together and try this technique they did. And as coaches, it's really powerful to help students in the realms of their own game. Because we might be learning arm bars one day and butterfly sweeps the next day. If somebody doesn't do butterfly sweep, yeah, they need to learn how to deal with it and learn the kind of the ins and outs of it, but I'm not really helping their game. But when you're able to roll with somebody, pause the technique, go back to where they messed up, and go again, that's affecting their game right away. And it's showing them what they're doing and what they need to do better. And I think that is a tremendous tool for learning. Now, this video is kind of a companion with an article I wrote. There'll be a link to the article down below, and you can check out the article, and there's a few different ideas in there, but similar concepts. Correct somebody or critique them, far more powerful to actually correct them, make them go back and do it again the correct way, and it really helps them out, that method. So I hope this has helped. And even if you're not the owner of the gym or you're not a high-level ranking jiu-jitsu person, sure, you will find yourself giving somebody advice on the mats. And you'll find that it's much more powerful if you give them that advice, you rewind it, and they get to try it again right there and do it the correct way. It's a much easier way to learn jiu-jitsu or really anything. So thanks for listening and watching. Stay sweaty, my friends.